what do you think it means to be aesthetic? How do you define that? Like, what is your aesthetic look? Because I once had an aesthetic look that I used to go after. Like, back when I first got into fitness, it was all about small waist, big shoulders, big chest, and it's just like an aesthetic, pleasing physique. It's all subjective. There is no objective aesthetic physique, and if you think there is, it's not true, because you could pick out a physique you like, you aspire, and work towards that. Maybe that's building muscle in certain areas that people don't think are aesthetic. Well, I'm gonna be honest, you know what's aesthetic is putting on muscle. Anywhere, it's aesthetic, even if you think your proportions are off. Because the daily average person doesn't even know what I'm talking about right now. And if you understand, work towards it, but also understand that they don't understand. Because if you just start putting on muscle anywhere, you're aesthetic to the average person. This does not mean to cut yourself short, not to push yourself, not to try to craft out something that they don't understand. It's just that it's not that deep. It's not that deep to be like, okay, I'm not gonna train my abs. I'm not gonna ever train my obliques. I'm only gonna train my shoulders, like, or just really trying to specialize to build this silhouette. Like, you can, it's cool, but also at the same time, you gotta define what you think is aesthetic. And a lot of times, you're not even in control of the aesthetic, and that is one of the most underrated things about it. Is a lot of times it's all about your structure, which is predetermined, which you can't adjust. But the muscle you add on the outside of your structure, outside your bone structure, is what creates the aesthetic. So, like, for example, I have a smaller waist, so I decided I wanted to build bigger abs, bigger obliques. Wait, that's not aesthetic. It was aesthetic to me because I would see physiques with S-style obliques and I liked it. And then I'd sit here and determine, okay, but smaller waist is what they look for in bodybuilding. It's what they look for in classic. I don't care. And that's what I want you guys to realize, is if you like a look, go and get it. Because nobody can tell you what you do and don't like or look, because like I said, it's subjective. An aesthetic physique is subjective to the eye, and most people don't even care about what you look like that much. Like, honestly, it's about how you care about how you look, when you look in the mirror. Is it the physique you want? That's what it's really all about. So don't fall into the standard of an aesthetic physique of whatever someone portrays it online, of their proportions, of their muscular insertions, whatever. Just go lift, put on muscle wherever you want, and be happy about it. Enjoy it. And that's all there is really to it. So I hope you guys take this as inspiration to find your aesthetic and what that means to you, and then to go chase after, to put all your energy towards something that you truly think looks nice, because you are the only one, like I said, that really matters in regard to it mattering. So if you go and put the work in, go put the muscle on, you will be aesthetic regardless, as if it's not a perfectly sculpted physique. Oh wait, you did the wrong exercise. Now your shape is slightly off. Doesn't exist. Go get aesthetic, put the work in, hit the weights, and figure out what your subjective aesthetic is. Set it out, imagine it, and then work towards it. That's all there is to it. And then, pro tip, if you really want to, find somebody else's physique, even if you won't exactly sculpt it, and aspire it. Take a screenshot, look up to it, make it a little bit harder than the physique that you can actually attain. You may never achieve it, fine. But every now and then, take a peek at it and just recognize the discipline, the work that they put in, and then try to replicate that day in and day out. And that's all there is really to it. Sounds crazy, but if you want above average results, if you want to be different, that's what it takes.